All right, so you've had, public feuds with Charles Hamilton. You've had heated discussions with Lupe Fiasco prior to the presidential election. So how have you avoided, in your career becoming like controversy as your central theme of who you are, or to the public? Like, so many rappers want that. You've avoided it. And you've had the controversy with
I don't like that, man, because it ain't me. Like, I'm more real than just trying to manufacture something to sell a record. And this stuff will happen. Let's fight for something. You know what I'm saying? Like kids getting killed in Chicago, man. Like hitting the head with sticks and killed, like dead. Life is fragile. The mind is fragile, and we take it for granted. Nervous breakdowns are real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let's fight for something. If I'm gonna die, or if I'm gonna put my life on the line and get shot, why am I gonna get shot over some rap shit? That's stupid. I mean, if you diss me, I'm gonna diss you back. You know what I mean? Case Charles Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? He dissed me, I dissed him back. You know what I mean? And it's funny because then they like, I look like the bully. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, oh, you just so hard, so hard. So but it's like, if you diss me, I'm gonna diss you back. But however, that ain't what I'm on, man. Like, I want to fight for the little person, and I want to be peaceful. But I will fight.
So is there anything now, because the Lupe situation, that
was a discussion.
That was a discussion, but it did get a little heated.
That's because Lupe get on my nerves, man, with all that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Lupe be saying silly stuff. Like, he was saying something like, Barack, this is during the election, so don't nobody really know what we know now, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, I'll vote for Hillary Clinton, and Barack is like George Bush, and come on, man, that's silly. Like, why is he saying that? And then he had said something, I forgot what it was, but he had said something, and it wasn't true what he had said. You know what I mean?
It was the bombing of Iran.
Yeah, what did he say?
Something about bombing of Iran, like that's what his mission is to do.
It's to bomb Iran.
Or something similar to
clearly,
that.
I mean, during the election, his whole thing was, I want to hold discussions with Iran. I want to put out an olive branch to Iran and try to get them to relax on the nuclear, accumulating a nuclear weapon or nuclear energy. And so I was just like, man, Lupe, read, dog. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I mean, he my man. You know what I'm saying? Like we cool. You know what I mean? Ain't no beef. But I got conflicting views about Barack Obama. Like, on one hand, it's my brother. I empathize with his plight and what he's going through and oppression. On another hand, I realize that it is my duty. I am his constituent. And it is my duty, like, I elected him, helped elect him. And it's my duty that my protest has to be the win to make him act. If I don't protest and people don't protest and say, this is our agenda, this is what we want from you, dog. And if you ain't doing what we want, you're not doing what we elected you to do. We have to be that way too. So you gotta be willing to criticize the brother and be willing to stay on them. Like the gays, you know what I'm saying? The gays is like, yeah, we elected you, but we want to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This is what we want to do. You know, Israel, Jewish people, we want you to get tougher on Iran. This is what we want. We pay for this. You know what I mean? And so black people got to be like, we went to the polls. We want, you to have programs in the community to try to eliminate this higher unemployment of black and brown men. You know what I mean? And people say, well, how can you do that? Create programs to retrain people, to train people. You're giving all this government stimulus money out. Give stimulus money to trade colleges, you know what I mean, trade schools, so that brothers can go in and learn how to work with green technology. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be in a position to either create their own job or in a better position to get a job than they are now. You know what I mean? And this is like, let's spend this money to educate people instead of just build highways or fix highways. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And let's spend money to train people how to fix their own street. And so today I criticize Obama. Well, I'm critical of Obama, but I stand behind him 100%.